Alright, this is our presentation for the Choose It, Try It, Share It from Karen and Eamon. We chose the visualization strategy from the Rob book. Visualization can be used across content areas, so you can use it in ELA, social studies, math, and science using strategies across content areas. Make sure kids have actually mastered it and helps students, especially special ed students, apply it not just in the classroom but in their life as well, because they learn to use it in a variety of situations. Visualization can help students recall a sequence of information, pretty much as drawn out a comic, solve and or graph math problems, introduce new vocabulary words, and plan a sequence of events during a science experiment. When encouraging visualization, you develop students' abilities to picture information. That's from Rob, page 185, and it is a true statement. So, visualization in science can include creating a vocabulary card with a visual of the vocabulary word, or a visual that will remind you of it, like the world for geologists, because geo means earth, and then also adding some glasses or a magnifying glass for the ist part, which means a person, and the ology is studying. So when you put the earth, the glasses, and the magnifying glass together, you have a person who studies. Breaking down words like this helps kids memorize new vocabulary. If I was doing this in social studies and you need to remember minute men, you would draw a clock and a man, and that has you remember minute men. Visualization can be very helpful when it comes to assisting a student comprehend new vocabulary terms. On this image, we are given the word geologist, and the word is broken down, as I already explained. Pictures are also present so that a student can make the connection that a geologist has to the earth. Students can also draw images in order to recall the correct order and names of information given. For example, right next to this we have the phases of the moon. By coloring in the different phases of the moon, students can make sure they remember them. In social studies, we would do something similar for the Battle of Lexington and Concord. You would draw the Minutemen and the British lining up against each other, a random shot no one knows from where, the Minutemen running away after the British opened fire, followed by the British retreating back to Boston as more Minutemen show up. A graphic organizer that can do wonders when you are working with visuals you have provided the student is the See, Think, Wonder. When presented with an image to observe, students may use this graphic organizer in order to jot down their responses based on the image. Students are not only just looking at an image, but they will also have to challenge themselves to fill out different parts of the charts by producing inferences and questions. This requires more student thinking, which is something that administrators love to see. And it also encourages students to interact with each other as they can work together to answer their classmates' questions from the Wonder column. In a similar way, going from what you see to what you think encourages students to practice making inferences, since they could take a picture showing a man in a star hat with stars all over his clothes and stripes and say, that is Uncle Sam. I know he represents the United States. And when they see him taking off a star top hat and putting on a helmet, they can see that, oh, Uncle Sam's putting on a helmet, he's getting ready for war. I think that means the United States is getting ready for war. Drawing inferences like that does a lot to help you in something like social studies when you have to write document-based questions. Alright folks, that's it. I hope this was helpful. Have a good rest of your semester.